Welcome to Healthcrush, your source for integrative health information. We bring you real people talking from real experience. Hi, I'm Mark Allen, and on this episode of Healthcrush, we're going to take a look at the intersection of hope and health with Robert Clancy. Robert is an award-winning author. He's a best-selling international author, and he is the co-host, along with Lisa Winston, of the Mindset Reset TV show. So, Robert, how important is hope when it comes to your health?
It's an important component to it. Not letting go of hope is one of those things that, especially if you're struggling, is always there. And it's one of those unique words like faith, hope, and love. They only exist when you believe in them. And it's really something that can carry you through. And I look at the attitude of a close friend who recently battled cancer, and her outlook was always up. And I know it extended her life. And I know that it gave her a better quality to what she was doing, especially with her family, and really trusting in the small moments and those little wins that were there. Just getting up in the morning and getting out there. So yes, hope is kind of like that light at the end of the tunnel that guides you to where you can go and get out of the darkness.
When people think of hope, I'm wondering if there are different kinds of hope. You just mentioned your friend who passed from cancer. Somebody has different kinds of cancer. Maybe it's not as life-threatening, but at the same time, they're worried about paying the bills, the healthcare itself, all of this. Can hope come in and mitigate some of these issues?
Well, I always look at hope takes action as well. You can't just sit there and expect, the miracles. Miracles do happen, but you still have to move forward. In order to get from point A to point B, you need to put one foot in front of the other. So you do need to take some action and place yourself in places where the hope and those opportunities are more prevalent. And really getting out there and relying on friends, on family, and all of those things can come together.
Relying on others, asking for help. That's a big problem for many people. How does hope affect health in those crisis situations that you're just talking about?
One of the key things to it, and it was recently on the news, you saw the young girl who got the heart transplant with Drake. Look at that girl's attitude. Look at how excited she was when she heard she was getting a heart. And up to that point, her quality of life. And she said, the first thing I'm going to do when I get back to school is she can't wait to walk into the classroom and say, I'm back. That is a positive attitude. If there's nothing out there that can guide you through one of those moments, that's one of those things. And I saw that on the news this morning, and I thought, there is hope and positive attitude in action.
And the action part, what can somebody do quickly to manifest action, to create action, to have a healthier outcome?
Well, one of the things is to just simply move forward. And my friend a couple of years ago, he was battling cancer, and he was at the end of his life, and he knew that, but he still worked, and his win was, I could lift my right arm and I can do this dexterity check. And he was working with a therapist in just bouncing a balloon back and forth with his hand. And you know what the moment that was? It was that he was doing something, that he was working toward that. And really, the moment with his family and his kids were in the front and center of his mind on what he could do to show them and to give that legacy into their hearts. And that's really the key to everything, is that we all are only here for a short time. So moving forward and not giving up. Giving up is when you lose. That's the key, is don't give up.
Well, for Healthcrush, I'm Mark Allen. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.